time in Los Angeles. From the Staples Center, all the crowd ready to go as they look to cheer on the Lakers. Looking at the Lakers, they took the win in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver. And that result, guys, was a real shock. It was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
It was an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it was on the road. No question, by the way, that it was their offense that carried.
Steve, I love the way they attacked at every opportunity. They never were on their heels, and eventually that allowed them to pull away.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Up front, it's Henson and Sanders. Then there's Brandon Knight. Then there's Parker. And it's Simmons in at the shooting guard position. Here's Simmons. And there's the feed to Henson. Parker sets the screen for Henson. Parker with no one around. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
You have to love the fact that they created an excellent shot.
Two. Good as the jump shot falls. Fry's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
To the left wing. It's Parker with the drive. Rebounded by the Lakers. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. He dishes to Randall. Passes it to DeRozan. 5 on the clock from 13. And Henson pulls it down. And Milwaukee has possession. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
They just couldn't get the ball in the basket that day, guys. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Yeah, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, and they have nobody to blame but themselves. They need to work a lot harder to get good shots today.
McDaniel up and in on the way.
Now they'll take as many of those high-percentage shots as they can get, guys.
For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And that one's good. Parker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A-game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Pass to McDaniel. Parker with the steal. Knight with it. Now guarded by Fry. And Henson kicks to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. That's a floater go. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Johnson's got his first basket.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Now, here's Fry. He's guarded by Knight. 14 feet away. Fry. Fry's got his second bucket of the night.
I'll tell you what, he's made more than a few of those in his career.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. I caught up with the Bucks head coach. He told me it's a fun challenge trying to slow down a team that's so cagey and opportunistic offensively. He said, of course we've done our scouting, but this is the first time we've seen them firsthand this season. So it'll be interesting to see if we can take them out of their sets and slow them down at that end. Guys, they'll have to be solid defensively. Back to you.
Doris, thanks. No better way to enforce your defense if you can keep that defensive shooting percentage to a minimum.
And for that to happen, Kevin, it's going to take a complete group effort defensively.
Steve, that's an excellent point. Defending a team that really can stroke it like this requires an awful lot of good communication among all the defenders. Everybody has to be chattering and aware of where bodies are at all times.
Here's Fry. Brandon Knight picking up that last basket. McDaniel the pass to Fry. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Lakers passing it around. DeRozan. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's Let's quickly bring up the 2K leaderboard for a look at the top free throw shooters among point guards. You look at Frank in the NBA. He's so great from the line.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the defense from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
That's exactly right. I mean, you'd rather dare them to make a shot than risk sending them to the stripe. That's almost free points for them. At least there's a chance they'll miss from the floor. I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
No, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the tip.
Okay, I'll buy that. I'll buy that for now.
With that last huddle, you could see the coach is addressing how they're going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
Here is Knight after the made shot from Fry. Here's Parker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Parker's got 6 points.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Now, here's Fry. He's coming off a 34-point game again. The Nuggets in Denver. And Knight slams it in.
Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
Lakers trailed by 6. Fry with the ball. 6 points for him. Outside DeRozan. Now here's Fry. Defense right on him. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 14-6 run. Now here is Knight, guarded by Fry. Here's Parker. No good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And it's sort of surprising, Kevin, to look back at this season series last year and see that they came out on the losing end in both games.
And so it's Milwaukee now. After the basket by the Lakers. Henson dishes to Knight. There's the bucket. Good. Knight's got 8 points.
Nice pass there to set that. Bucket up.
Yeah, guys, and that's 10 of their last 12 points now coming off of the shift.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Lakers trailed by 4. Rubio outside. To the right side. Fry, that's for 2. Takes a big night bounce and goes in. 8 points for him. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Wing. Here's Antetokounmpo, guarded by Fry. They get it back. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Johnson, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the night. Now, here's Fry. He's got 8. The pass to Johnson. Johnson right side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Fry. Missed inside.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
And stolen by Fry. Hill kicks to Fry. Marshall with the steal. A baseline J. That one And the Bucks lead by 6.
Well, he had that tight separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
From T. Johnson, that misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first quarter is in the books. Making some changes here. Lakers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Bryant in at point guard. Handle up there at DeRozan. And it's McDaniel at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Laker 5. DeRozan against Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the 3. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 7.
Boy, that is just good stuff. Nice touch. In a moment here now to see the numbers for Jabari Parker. Lately, he's been untouchable. He's been in the zone. See how his performances match up. He's around 22 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he leads the way for them in the scoring department.
And you know, it's easy to see why, too. I mean, with the way he's always attacking with the ball on offense, wow.
Well, I doubt that was the plan there on that trip, guys, but they did get the shot to go.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. The Wizard in their last time out against the Nuggets was superb. He ended up with 34 points and a long... Look what he did on the offensive end. He also played some stellar defense as well. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch him, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark. They don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
Here's Knight. Here's Henson. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Now, here's Fromm. He's guarded by Knight. Now, Fromm. He's got 8. Pass to Clarkson. And the 3 off target. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Simmons. Rejected by Fromm. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Feeds it tonight. No one near him. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Knight's got 12.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Drive passes to Randall. Here's the floater. Here's McDaniel. Nice touch on the...
The box out. Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill the team.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Sanders. His last outing, he had 8 points. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 6 to shoot. Parker kicks to Simmons. A 3.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Here's Fry. 8 points for him. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line. And today's been no different. Now,
here is Knight. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Knight's got 14 points. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
And we're
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over.
Start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. An exceptional performance from Brandon Knight.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. So I bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
On the court for the Bucks. At small and power forward, it's Parker and Henson. And there's Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Brandon Knight. And it's Simmons in at the 2. Sanders checked in for Biyombo. Lakers trailed by 3. Fry with the ball. Takes the 13-footer. Uses the glass to pump it in. Fry's got 12.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it, Mark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Shot from free throw range. Now Parker. He kicks it tonight. And here's Sanders. Just 4 to shoot. On deep. The Lakers with the rebound. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. There's the pick. Here's Fry. He's got 12. The dish to Randall. Sanders with the steal. A finish. And the dunk by Parker.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Yeah, absolutely. They made the steal pay dividends instantly in the open floor.
18 feet out, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Fry.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Here's Knight. A rebound by the Lakers. Randall's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Fry, and there's another one for the Lakers. Mark and Steve, neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
Well, 8 lead changes, Kevin, so far as the teams are battling it out here in the 3rd.
It's all building towards what could be a great finish. This would be fun to watch.
This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give us dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
And you know how frustrated Steve is over this.
Well, I just, you know what, Kevin? Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
It's back to Hill. 5 to shoot. Fry dishes to Randall.
In a moment here now to check out the numbers for Parker. He's around 18 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. If it was an average player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were spectacular.
Yeah,
but for him, simply run-of-the-mill.
And how much does that tell you about the talent he has? I mean, when the spectacular passes is average, that speaks volumes. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And Sanders kicks tonight. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Let's take a moment now to check out the top scorers around the league. You look at Fry, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
You know what, Kevin? Leading the league in scoring is no small feat. He's out there every night giving it his best, and the effort is definitely paying off.
Johnson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Ricky Rubio comes in for DeMar DeRozan. The Bucks making a switch here. Pick up by Hill. Fry passes to Hill. Terrific design on the pick play. He lays it in.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Now, here's Marshall. Defense is right there. Got that one up quick. Marshall's got his first 2 points. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
Dishes to Sanders. Passes it to Manson. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Bucks lead by 2. Lakers have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And Fry kicks to Johnson. Sanders. With the steal, and it's the Bucks on the break. Marshall's running. Here's on to Tacumbo. Can't hit. Good D by Rubio. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough. And sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Sometimes you just got to make the easy pass. Somebody's open, throw it to them. When you do that multiple times, the game starts to find a flow to itself.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 to shoot. He's guarded by Hill. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And a chance here to see where the Bucks currently sit in the NBA statistically. 6th in rebound, 6th in blocks, and they are in the top third of the league in assists. The quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there, but not bad.
And the rebounding is really the key stat that I'm looking at right there with all those numbers you talked about, Clark. This is a team that really tries to be physical, and when they're able to secure boards, that does a lot of things for them. It helps their defense, keeping teams from getting second chance opportunities against them, and it fuels their fast break.
Marshall dishes to Bianca. Pass to Manson. Kicks it to Bianca. Here's on to Tacumbo, guarded by Fry. And they get it back.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with both teams' energy, really working hard on the board.
And Rubio kicks to Johnson. He feeds it to Fry. Johnson in the corner. Deflects the pass for the lead. Can't get it to go. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The feed to Antetokounmpo. And Marshall kicks to Antetokounmpo. Here's the floater. And that one's good. Madson's got his second bucket of the night.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Rubio with it. Guarded now by Marshall. Rubio the pass to Fry. Fires at the elbow. And he hits the jump shot. Fry's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader for this quarter.
So both teams changing it up here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. To take a look at the Cavaliers. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And of course the Milwaukee Bucks. Right now they're 5 spots below them.
When I look at Milwaukee, they've certainly gotten off to a great start, and it wasn't expected from most. This was a team that had low expectations, but a really quick start here.
Yeah, pleasant surprise to start. Foot, and we may have to revise our expectations for this club. They look pretty tough right now.
Rubio outside. He dishes it to Johnson. gets it outside. Fry at the elbow. And there's the pass to McDaniel. Lets it go from 11. Milwaukee with the rebound. Biombo's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Rubio with it. And it's Miller picking him up. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets it.
Way to
Bucks leading by 4. Handle out there with Nick Young. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's McDaniel at the center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. As tonight, Young against Parker. Shot clock at 6. Henson sets a screen for Parker. Nice D from DeRozan.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Price checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Sanders is checked in. Now, here's Fry. He's guarded by Knight. He used that pick to perfection. And it's now 22 points for the Wizard.
That's a big basket there, and you can expect him to be very involved and aggressive the rest of the way.
Knight dishes to Parker. Here's Simmons. Back to Parker. Feeds it to Simmons. Shoots from the elbow. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he is gone ice cold here.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
Nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Parker. Fry. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Knight.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for the Wizards. 22 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
Some of these passes have been absolutely beautiful, Clark.
And it's tied up with that one. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Now, here is Knight. He kicks to Antetokounmpo. 4 on the shot clock. 11 feet out, and he hits it. And the Bucks lead by 2.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end. He's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Young with no one around. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Young's got the game tied up here for the Lakers. And the Bucks, they're shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Here's Knight. Count that one.
Their prowess inside has been... tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop him, I mean, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
And Fry gets to DeRozan. Passes it to McDaniel. Lets it go from 14. Shot is good that time. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Knight with it. And stolen by Fry. Now the dish to DeRozan. And they take the lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
You also can't overlook how well they defended the rim. They've challenged virtually every shot in the paint. Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there. What a game we've seen here for Knight. He has 17 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
get it back. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. Defense not going to allow many easy layups. It's going to make you earn it from the line.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Well, a semi-productive trip to the line in the end, but we'll see how costly that miss is.
Here's the lob to the hoop. That's good from Randall on the assist by Fry. Randall's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers. Over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Bucks said to his team. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Good on the shot.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Now, here's Fry. He's guarded by Knight. Screened by Young. Fry passes to Young. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Lets it go from 11. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Fry dishes to DeRozan. Lots of room. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. But the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Here's Knight. That misses, and a chance to tie it there.
After fighting back into it, they had a chance to tie this thing up.
Steve, I love it. They are not going away. They brought it close right now.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Dishes it to Henson. Over to the wing. And Simmons kicks to Henson. Shot is off.
Showing some strength in the paint. Tough rebound.
Young with no one around. He drains the quick shot. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead. Screen by Sanders. Here's Simmons. Here's Knight. Good on the baseline jam. Knight's got 7 points here in this quarter.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
1:11 left in the game. Now Fry. And it's DeRozan at the elbow. No good.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get it going.
Knight passes to Simmons. Back to Knight. Pocket 6. And stolen by Fry. Pass to DeRozan. And he banks in the layup. And the Lakers lead by 6.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Here's Knight. Sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Parker's checked in for Milwaukee. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And no mistakes there. A couple of good free throws to give them a little extra cushion.
Here's Simmons. DeRozan defending. Here's Parker with the 3. Here's Henson. Buries it.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless. You can't be happy about it, but honestly, at this point, the game's probably out of reach anyway.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. Here's Marshall.
And they've got to score quickly. We had no time to waste at all.
Misses the jumper. Here's Fry. And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And here comes Marshall. No one near him. Bullseye. So the